This is Max and Mia podcast.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Max and Mia podcast.
Hello everyone. We're so glad you're here with us today. How's everyone doing out there?
Yeah, really appreciate you tuning in. Whether you're listening on your morning commute, at the gym, or just relaxing at home.
Absolutely. And speaking of appreciation, we've got something special lined up for you today. We're thrilled to introduce two fantastic guests who'll be taking over the show.
That's right. Today we're handing the mic to Matthew and Rachel. These two have prepared something really engaging for all of you.
Trust me, you're going to want to stick around for this. They've put together content that's not only interesting, but super practical for your everyday life.
So without further ado, let's welcome Matthew and Rachel to the show.
Hi, everyone. It's great to be chatting with you all today.
Yeah, hey there. We're really excited to dive into today's topic with you.
So, Rachel, before we jump in, how was your weekend? Did you get up to anything fun?
Oh, nothing too crazy. I actually had a pretty chill one. Caught up on some reading, met a friend for brunch on Sunday. How about you?
Nice. I was all over the place, honestly. Went hiking Saturday morning, then had a family dinner in the evening. Sunday was more low-key, just groceries and meal prep.
That sounds lovely. There's something nice about balancing busy and relaxed, right?
Absolutely. And actually, that brings us perfectly to what we want to talk about today.
Exactly. So here's the thing, listeners. Today we're going to help you take your English to the next level. We're focusing on everyday conversations, the kind of situations we all experience.
Right. Because let's be honest, sometimes we can sound a bit, robotic when we speak in English. Short sentences, basic words, just stating facts.
And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a stage we all go through. But today, we want to show you how to add more flavor, more personality to your English.
Speaking of which, let's stick with the weekend theme for a second. How would you describe your weekend, listeners? Think about it.
Are you able to go beyond just listing what you did? Can you paint a picture with your words?
Let me give you an example. Here's what a B1 speaker might say.
I stayed at home. I slept. I watched TV. It was relaxing.
That works. It's clear, it's correct, but it's just a list of facts, right?
Now, here's how someone at a B2 level might describe the exact same weekend.
Honestly, I didn't lift a finger. I really needed to recharge my batteries, so I just binge-watched that new series all Saturday.
Hear the difference? Same information, but it sounds way more natural and engaging. So to help you really hear this in action, we've prepared our first audio for today.
In this conversation, you're going to hear two friends, David and Hope, talking about their weekends. David speaks at a B1 level, while Hope is mere B2. Pay attention to the way they express themselves. Is there really that much of a difference? Let's find out.
All right, let's listen in.
Hey, David, how was your weekend?
I hope. My weekend was good. I stayed home on Saturday, I watched movies, and I relaxed.
Oh, nice. I had a pretty lazy weekend too, actually. I'd been working nonstop all week, so I really needed to catch up on sleep. I had a proper lie-in on Saturday, didn't get out of bed until noon.
Wow, noon. That's very late. I woke up at 9 o'clock. I made breakfast, and then I watched TV.
What did you watch?
I watched a new series on Netflix. It's about a detective. It was very interesting. I watched 5 episodes.
Oh, you binge-watched it then. I love doing that. There's something so satisfying about just getting lost in a good show for hours. What's it called?
It's called Night Detective. The story's good. The detective solves crimes in the city. Do you like detective shows?
Yeah, I'm quite into them. I've been meaning to check that one out, actually. Everyone's been raving about it. Did you finish the whole season?
No, I didn't finish. There are 10 episodes. I watched 5. I will watch more next weekend.
Fair enough. At least you've got something to look forward to. I finished the series I was watching ages ago, so now I'm stuck browsing for hours trying to pick something new.
Yes, that's difficult. There are many shows. What did you do on Sunday?
Sunday was a bit more productive. I finally got round to tidying my flat. It had been a complete mess. Then I met up with Sarah for coffee in the afternoon. We hadn't seen each other in weeks, so we had loads to catch up on.
Oh, that's nice. Sarah's your friend from university, right?
Yeah, exactly. We go way back. We ended up chatting for like 3 hours. Time just flew by. How about you? Did you do anything on Sunday?
On Sunday, I went to the park. I walked for 1 hour. The weather was sunny and warm. After that, I visited my parents. We had lunch together.
Oh, that sounds lovely. I should really make more effort to see my parents. I've been putting it off because I've been so swamped with work. What did you have for lunch?
My mother cooked pasta. It was delicious. She makes very good pasta. We also had salad and bread.
Homemade pasta is the best. My mom used to make it from scratch when I was little. I've tried to replicate it, but I just can't seem to get it right. I'm hopeless in the kitchen.
I can cook some things. I can make eggs, pasta, and rice. But my mother cooks better than me.
Well, that's already pretty decent. I can barely boil an egg without messing it up. I mostly just order takeaway or throw together a quick salad. So lazy, I know.
Takeaway's easy. I'll sometimes order pizza on Fridays.
Friday pizza is a classic. I'm the same. I've gotten to this terrible habit of ordering Thai food every Friday night. It's become my little ritual. Probably not great for my wallet, though.
Yes, takeaway is expensive, but it's good sometimes.
Exactly. You've got to treat yourself now and then, right? So, are you doing anything special next weekend, or just chilling again?
I think I will meet my friends. We will go to the cinema. There's a new action movie. And you?
Ooh, which film? I might fancy a cinema trip myself. I've been meaning to see that new Marvel one, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. As for me, I'm supposed to be going to my cousin's birthday party on Saturday. Should be fun, but I'm not really in the mood for a big social event, to be honest.
Why not?
I don't know. I guess I'm just feeling a bit drained lately. I might just pop in for an hour or so and then head home early. We'll see how I feel on the day.
Yes, that's a good idea. Sometimes parties are tiring.
Definitely. Anyway, I had better get going. Got a meeting in 10 minutes. It was great catching up.
Yes, see you later, Hope.
Take care. All right. So what did you notice there?
The contrast was pretty clear, wasn't it? David got his point across, no problem with that, but Hope's English just had more life to it.
Exactly. And that's what we want to highlight. Both of them communicated successfully, but Hope's language felt more authentic, more like a native speaker.
Let's break down some of those key expressions Hope used because they're absolute gold for sounding more natural.
First up, catch up on sleep. Hope said, I really needed to catch up on sleep.
This is a brilliant expression. When you catch up on something, it means you're doing something you've been missing or neglecting. You can catch up on sleep, catch up on work, catch up on emails.
Or catch up on your favorite series. It's super versatile. It shows that you've been lacking something and now you're compensating for it.
Then we had have a lie-in. Hope mentioned she had a proper lie-in on Saturday.
This is very British, by the way. It means to stay in bed later than usual, especially in the morning. It's such a lovely, cozy expression.
Americans might say sleep in instead, but have a lie-in sounds wonderfully relaxed, doesn't it?
And finally, binge-watch. This one's everywhere these days.
When you binge watch a show, you watch multiple episodes or even entire seasons in one sitting. It's that thing we all do, but maybe feel slightly guilty about.
Guilty? Never. It's one of life's simple pleasures. Notice how Hope said, "Oh, you binge-watched it then." It's become such a normal part of our vocabulary now.
These expressions make your English sound current and natural. They show you're not just translating from your native language, you're actually thinking in English.
Absolutely. And speaking of sounding natural, let's move on to our next topic, which actually came up in that conversation.
Right. Did you catch how they talked about their plans for next weekend?
This is a big one, folks. We're talking about making plans and dealing with social obligations.
So, here's the thing. When you're at a B1 level and someone invites you somewhere, you tend to give very black and white answers.
Yes, I will go, or no, I cannot go. It's very direct, very binary.
And again, there's nothing wrong with that. It's clear communication. But in English, especially British English, we're often a bit more, how do I put it?
Wishy-washy?
Yes, exactly. We're masters of not quite committing.
The B2 speaker knows how to express uncertainty, hesitation, or even just plain laziness in a polite way.
Think about what Hope said. She mentioned she's supposed to go to her cousin's birthday party, but she might just pop in for an hour.
That's perfect. I'm supposed to go suggests obligation, but not necessarily enthusiasm. I might pop in shows she's keeping her options open.
And then she added, I'll see how I feel on the day. That's the ultimate non-committal response.
But here's the brilliant part. It doesn't sound rude. It sounds perfectly natural and acceptable.
In many cultures, this might seem a bit vague or even disrespectful. But in English-speaking cultures, especially in the UK, this is completely normal.
It's all about managing expectations and being honest without being harsh.
So instead of saying, no, I cannot go, which can sound quite blunt, you might say, I'm not sure I can make it, or I'll try my best to be there.
Or the classic, let me check my schedule and get back to you.
Which, let's be honest, sometimes just means I want to see if something better comes up.
Matthew, you're giving away all our secrets.
Well, it's true though, isn't it? And that's what we're here for, to help you understand not just the language, but the culture behind it.
Exactly. So let's hear another example of this in action.
Hey, Lucas. So I was thinking we should organize something for Sarah's send-off next week. She's moving to Madrid, right?
Yes, she is moving. We need to make a party for her.
Exactly. Are you up for helping me sort that out? I've got a few ideas, but I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Yes, I can help. What is your idea?
Well, I was thinking maybe we could book that Italian restaurant near the office. You know, the one with the lovely terrace. It's got such a nice vibe.
The Italian restaurant is expensive. It is very expensive.
Yeah, it's not exactly cheap, but if we all chip in, it shouldn't break the bank. Maybe $25 per person?
$25 is a lot of money.
Fair enough. Do you have another place in mind?
We can go to the pub. The pub is cheaper. We can eat there too.
True, the pub could work, though I'm not sure it's quite atmospheric enough for a proper send-off, you know? This is Sarah's big night.
Okay, the restaurant is better. When do we go?
I was thinking Friday evening would be the best bet. Most people should be free then, and we can all unwind after work.
No, Friday is bad. I have plans on Friday.
Oh, what have you got on?
I must visit my grandmother. I visit her every Friday.
Aw, that's sweet. Could we maybe push it to Saturday instead then? Would that work better for you?
Saturday is good for me, but some people work on Saturday.
That's a good point. Let me check with the others and see what works. I'll keep you posted, yeah?
Okay. What time?
I'm thinking around 7 p.m. That gives everyone time to get ready and head over without rushing.
7 p.m. is okay, but I think 6 p.m. is better.
Why's that?
The restaurant is very busy at 7 p.m. We need to wait a long time.
Spot on. I hadn't thought of that. Maybe we could compromise and say 6:30? That way it's not too early for people coming from far away, but we avoid the main rush.
Yes, 6:30 is good.
Brilliant. I'll need to book a table soon then. Do you know how many people will come?
I don't know. Maybe 10 people?
Yeah, I was thinking around that number too. Actually, I need to message everyone and get a final head count. Oh, that reminds me, did you see the group chat message about bringing a gift?
No, I didn't see it. What gift?
We're all chipping in for a nice camera for Sarah. She mentioned she wanted to get into photography in Spain.
I think it's about $30 each if 10 of us contribute.
$30 plus $25 for dinner. That is $55.
I know. It does add up, doesn't it? But it's a one-off thing, and Sarah's been such a good friend to all of us.
Yes, that is true. Sarah is very nice. Okay, I will pay.
Thanks, Lucas. I'll send you the payment details later. Oh, and one more thing. Completely slipped my mind earlier. Are you okay with sharing a taxi to the restaurant? We could split the cost.
Yes, we can share a taxi, and that is a good idea.
Perfect. This is coming together nicely. So just to recap, Saturday the 15th, 6:30 p.m. at Mario's Italian. About $55 total contribution, and we'll share a cab there.
Yes, that is correct.
Awesome. I'll get the ball rolling with the booking and let everyone know the plan. Thanks for being so flexible about the Friday thing.
No problem. See you on Saturday.
Can't wait. It's going to be a lovely evening. Take care.
Right, so there we had Lucas and Chloe planning Sarah's send-off party.
And I think we can all relate to that kind of situation, can't we? Whether it's organizing a birthday, a leaving due, or just trying to get your mates together for dinner.
Absolutely. So here's a question for you listeners. When you're making plans with friends, do you tend to be more like Lucas, very direct and factual, or more like Chloe, softening your responses and keeping things flexible?
And be honest, there's no judgment here. We've all been the person who just wants to know the time and place without all the back and forth.
But here's the thing, and this is our little call to action for you today. Next time you're making plans in English, try using just one of those B2 expressions we've covered.
Just one. Instead of saying, I can't go, try, I'm not sure I can make it. Instead of, that's expensive, try, it might break the bank.
Small changes, but they'll make your English sound so much more natural and nuanced.
Now, let's dive a bit deeper into some of the gems from that conversation, shall we?
Yes. First up, send-off. Chloe mentioned organizing a send-off for Sarah.
A send-off is basically a farewell party or gathering. It's what you do when someone's leaving, whether they're moving to another country, changing jobs, or even just going on a long trip.
It's got this lovely, warm feeling to it. You're sending them off with good wishes and happy memories.
Next, break the bank. This is one of my favorites.
When something breaks the bank, it means it's very expensive. So expensive that it would metaphorically break open your piggy bank or drain your bank account.
Rachel said the restaurant won't break the bank if they all chip in. She's reassuring Lucas that while it's not cheap, it's not going to bankrupt them either.
Which brings us perfectly to chip in, and this is an expression I absolutely love.
Oh, it's brilliant. Chip in means to contribute money as a group. Everyone puts in a bit, chips in their share to cover a cost together.
It's so common in English-speaking cultures, chipping in for a gift, chipping in for pizza, chipping in for the taxi. It's all about sharing the financial burden.
And it sounds so much more natural than saying, we all give money together, doesn't it?
Definitely. And finally, sort that out.
This is such a versatile phrasal verb. When you sort something out, you're organizing it, fixing it, or dealing with it.
Chloe asked Lucas if he was up for helping her sort that out, meaning organize the party. You can sort out a problem, sort out your schedule, sort out a misunderstanding.
It's one of those phrasal verbs that just works in so many situations. Super useful.
All right, so we've covered weekends and making plans. Let's switch gears for our final conversation today.
Yes, and this one's a bit different. Matthew, you've been watching Max and Mia's videos, haven't you?
I have, and I noticed something interesting. They've never really talked about cooking.
Right? They've covered so many topics, but somehow cooking hasn't come up.
So, listeners, here's a question for you. Do you like cooking? Are you the type who enjoys spending time in the kitchen, or would you rather order takeaway?
Good question. For me, it depends on my mood, honestly. Some days I love it. It's quite therapeutic, you know. Other days I can't be bothered and just want something quick.
I'm not the best cook, I'll admit. I can handle the basics, pasta, stir-fries, that sort of thing, but I'm no chef. I do enjoy it when I have time, though.
Well, today we're going to hear two friends in the kitchen trying to follow a recipe together.
And this is where things get interesting, because cooking has its own vocabulary. We're talking about measurements, techniques, kitchen equipment.
Plus loads of useful phrasal verbs and expressions that come up all the time when you're cooking.
And just like our previous conversations, one person will be speaking at a B1 level and the other at B2.
Let's see if you can spot the difference in the kitchen. Here's our final audio.
Right, Jamie, let's get this show on the road. Have you got the recipe pulled up on your phone?
Yes, I have it. We need to make pasta with tomato sauce and vegetables.
Perfect. Okay, first things first. Could you grab those tomatoes and chop them up? I'll start on the onions.
Okay, I will cut the tomatoes. How small?
Just dice them into chunks. Nothing too precise. About this size.
Okay, I understand.
Oh, and we'll need to get the pasta water going. Can you fill that big pot with water and stick it on the hob?
The hob?
Sorry, the stove. I always forget that's quite British of me.
Ah, okay. I will put water in the pot.
Lovely. Add a good pinch of salt to the water, too. Helps flavor the pasta while it cooks.
How much salt?
Just a pinch. You know, what you can grab between your thumb and finger. Not loads, just a little bit.
Okay.
Brilliant! Now, while that's heating up, I'm going to throw these onions in the pan with some olive oil. Could you pass me that garlic?
Here. How much garlic do we need?
The recipe says 3 cloves, but I reckon we could chuck in an extra one. You can never have too much garlic, right?
I don't know. The recipe says 3.
Fair point. 3 it is then. Could you peel them and chop them up really finely for me?
Yes, I can do it.
Thanks. Oh, the water's boiling. Time to get the pasta in. How much are we cooking? The whole packet?
The recipe says 250 grams.
Right, so about half the packet then. Just eyeball it. Doesn't have to be exact.
I will use the scale. I want it to be correct.
You're so precise. I love it. Okay, once you've measured it out, just drop it in the boiling water.
Okay. How long does it cook?
Let's check. It says 10 minutes, but honestly, I always test it a minute or two early. You know, bite a bit to see if it's got a nice bite to it. Al dente.
Al dente? Al dente?
Yeah, it's Italian. It means the pasta's cooked, but still a bit firm, not too soft. You'll get the hang of it.
Okay, I will try.
Smells amazing already, doesn't it? Right, now let's throw in those tomatoes and, we need to add the herbs. Could you grab that basil and just tear up a handful of leaves?
You want me to cut it?
Nah, just tear it with your hands. It releases the flavor better. Trust me.
Okay. How much?
A handful should do it, and then we'll sprinkle some oregano on top too.
Like this?
Perfect. Now toss that in. Let's give everything a good stir.
The sauce looks good.
It does. Though, let me taste it. It's a bit bland, don't you think?
Bland?
Yeah, like it doesn't have much flavor. It's missing something. I think it needs a kick. Maybe some chili flakes?
The recipe does not say chili.
I know, but sometimes you've got to improvise. Just a little sprinkle won't hurt. What do you reckon?
Okay, we can try.
Excellent. There we go. Oh, the pasta should be done by now. Can you drain it for me?
Drain it?
Yeah, pour it into that colander in the sink, to get rid of all the water.
Ah, okay. I'd take the water out.
Exactly. Just be careful. It's hot. Use oven gloves.
Okay, it is done.
Brilliant. Now let's mix the pasta with the sauce, give it a good toss, and we're sorted.
It looks very good now.
Doesn't it just? Right. Let's plate this up and dig in. I'm starving.
Me too. Thank you for helping me cook.
Are you kidding? This was fun. We make a good team. Same time next week?
Yes, I would like that.
And there we have it. Jamie and Zoe in the kitchen.
That was such a realistic conversation, wasn't it? I could practically smell the garlic and basil.
Absolutely. And did you notice how Jamie was very methodical, following the recipe exactly, measuring everything, being precise?
Which is totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that approach. But Zoe had this relaxed, confident way of cooking that comes from experience.
Let's talk about some of the key differences in their language, shall we?
Yes. First up, the phrasal verb chop up. Zoe asked Jamie to chop up the tomatoes.
Jamie said, I will cut the tomatoes, which is perfectly correct, but chop up is the specific cooking term. It sounds more natural and shows you know your way around a kitchen.
Then we had drain. Zoe asked Jamie to drain the pasta, and Jamie wasn't quite sure what that meant.
He said, I take the water out, which gets the point across, but drain is the precise verb we use in cooking. You drain pasta, you drain vegetables, you drain tinned beans.
It's one of those words that just makes you sound more fluent.
Now, measurements. Zoe used a pinch and a handful.
These are informal but very common measurements in cooking. A pinch is what you can grab between your thumb and finger, usually for salt or spices.
And a handful is, well, what fits in your hand. It's not precise, but it's how people actually cook at home.
Rachel also said, sprinkle some oregano. That's a lovely verb. To sprinkle means to scatter small amounts of something, usually a spice or seasoning.
And then we got into flavor descriptions. Zoe said the sauce was bland.
Bland is such a useful word. It means lacking flavor, boring, or plain. Jamie might have said it has no flavor or it is boring, which works, but bland is the word native speakers reach for.
And finally, it needs a kick.
Oh, I love this expression. A kick means a bit of heat, spice, or strong flavor. It's what makes food exciting rather than just edible.
When Zoe said it needs a kick, she was suggesting adding chili to liven things up. It's such a natural, conversational way to talk about flavor.
So there you have it, everyone. 3 very different situations, talking about your weekend, making plans, and cooking, but the same principle applies throughout.
You can communicate perfectly well at a B1 level. You'll be understood, and that's what matters most.
But if you want to sound more natural, more fluent, more like a native speaker, those B2 expressions and phrasal verbs make all the difference.
It's not about being perfect. It's about adding color and personality to your English.
Start small. Pick 1 or 2 expressions from today's episode and try using them this week.
Maybe you'll binge watch something this weekend, or you'll need to drain some pasta, or you'll tell a friend you need to catch up on sleep.
These little changes add up. Before you know it, you'll sound less like a textbook and more like yourself.
Well, listeners, that's all we've got for you today. We hope you found this useful.
And huge thanks to Max and Mia for letting us take over the show today. It's been an absolute pleasure.
If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a comment, share it with your friends, and keep practicing your English.
Remember, fluency isn't about knowing every word in the dictionary. It's about expressing yourself naturally and confidently.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thanks so much for listening, everyone.
Take care and happy learning.